Everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen, and today I have a special episode for you. Today I'm doing a collaboration with another channel, the Common Man Cocktails channel. If you all know Derrick Schommer over there, then you are in for a real treat. Derrick is going to be doing a video for a Jamaican style cocktail that he has created called the Drunken Pimento, and he's going to be using a special ingredient that he made himself in that. And today I'm going to be doing what I'm calling a double jerk chicken, because we're going to be using a jerk marinade that I'm going to make, and we're also going to be using a Jamaican style sweet and tangy barbecue sauce that I've made in a separate video, and I know that you're going to love it. So come along for the ride and I'll show you how I made these delicious chicken thighs, and I'll introduce you to Derrick at the Common Man Cocktails channel if you haven't already met him. Alright, we're going to go over all the ingredients, and then we're going to put them all in the Ninja and we're going to wazz it up, and then we're going to put our chicken thighs in a Ziploc bag and we're going to pour the marinade over it. So, like I mentioned before in our open, this is a collaboration video with Derrick Schommer of Common Man Cocktails channel, and I was so excited because Derrick recently did a collab with my friend Gretchen over at Gretchen's Bakery, and I left him a nice little comment, and I watch his channel all the time. I absolutely love it. He's a lot of fun, he has a lot of good information, and he makes some really good cocktail recipes. He's really an inspiration when it comes to making a good cocktail. So I was excited to leave him a message, and then he said, when are we doing a collab? So how could I refuse? So he is working on a cocktail for a Jamaican jerk festival, and he's going to be making a cocktail that's infused with an allspice simple syrup that he made himself. And so I thought, we're totally going to make a Jamaican style chicken. So this is my version of a Jamaican jerk marinade, and it may not be perfect and it may not be authentic, air quotes, but this is my version. I asked my very good friend Liza, who is of Cuban descent and has a really great knowledge of that cuisine, if I was on the right track, and she gave me some tips and some hints, and I think we've got it just about right. So what we're going to start with is 6 green onions that you don't have to mince anything. We're just going to throw it all in the blender. So 6 green onions, 1 medium sized sweet onion, a tablespoon of freshly ground ginger. I'm using 1 habanero pepper, the smallest one I could find, and I put a pair of gloves on, and I cut out the membrane, and I cut out the seeds, and I'm not touching it. And I washed my knife really good, because the oils from this baby are going to get all over everything if you're not super careful. If you are super sensitive to heat, of course you can leave this out and put in 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, or you can leave it out. But jerk seasoning is all about the heat. We're going to be using 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1/2 cup of pineapple juice, 1/2 cup of orange juice, 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed lime juice. We're going to be using 6 sprigs of fresh thyme. You can throw in about 1 teaspoon of dry thyme if you don't have fresh. And then all of our dry spices. I have 1 teaspoon each. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then over here, this is what makes jerk seasoning aside from the hot stuff. 1½ teaspoons of ground allspice, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon each of ground clove and ground nutmeg. And that's it. So now all we basically are going to do is we're going to get everything in our blender. So I'm going to squeeze these 2 limes. Alright, so there's our limes. And then we'll go in here with our onions. Okay, the green onions, our white onion, our ginger, and then we're going to toss in the habanero that has been seeded and the membrane has been taken out. All of our salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, all of our warm spices. There goes our pineapple juice, our orange juice that had an onion in it, our olive oil, and And my thyme is fairly young, so the stems aren't really that woody, so I'm just gonna do that. If you don't want to do that, that's not a problem, but we're not going to really be eating that. We're just gonna use it for the marinade. All right, we finished blending. We're gonna take it off, and it's gonna be a little on the thick side, and that's how you want it. It doesn't smell super spicy. That's delightful.
Yeah, it is.
That's so good. I get no heat from it.
You put the other habanero.
I'm not gonna put the other habanero in. I'm not that stupid. All right, I'm just gonna take this marinade.
It's really good.
It is really good. Now, we're gonna be grilling this chicken over a charcoal fire. And what I wanna do is just get it in here. Mash everything up. You want that to sit in the marinade for at least an hour, okay? Now, when we grill this, I'm also going to be applying a sweet and tangy Caribbean style barbecue sauce that I'm gonna make in another video, but you'll be able to see that probably before this gets uploaded. So now we're gonna wait an hour and we're gonna let this hang out in the marinade before we throw it on the grill. When we come back, we'll show you what this looks like going on the charcoal fire. All right, it has been about an hour and a half that we had the chicken thighs in the jerk chicken marinade, and Rick got the grill nice and hot over some charcoal, and he's just gonna grill these until they're done. This is probably gonna take, oh honey, how long do you think? These are skin on, bone in, so
10 minutes.
5 minutes per side.
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is baste these with a sweet and tangy Caribbean style barbecue sauce that I made. And we'll come back and show you when we begin to do that. Yep. All right, these thighs have cooked their requisite amount of time, and now Rick's just gonna slather these up with some of that sweet and tangy Caribbean style barbecue sauce that I made, and we're gonna put this on for just a few minutes just to set the sauce, and then we're gonna meet you back at the kitchen counter and we'll let you see what these look like. And there you have it, a double jerk chicken thigh that was marinated in delicious Jamaican jerk style marinade and then topped off with our sweet and tangy Caribbean style barbecue sauce. And I have to tell you, this is the bomb. Look at that, and that skin is super crispy. Oh, you ready?
Wow.
I'm good. Oh, that's nice.
That is so good.
That is really nice. It's super moist. So that's how easy that was. You can make these as spicy or as mild as you like. I've opted on the milder side, and this is a real treat, I have to tell you. I hope that you will give these a try. I also hope that you will go over to Derrick Schommer's channel, the Common Man Cocktails channel. I'm going to put a picture of the drunken pimento cocktail that he's going to be making right here on the screen so you can check it out. I'll also annotate that so you can directly click over and check him out. If you don't know Derrick, he's a lot of fun. He's super high energy and he makes some really amazing cocktails. He is definitely a mixologist to the max, if I can say that without dating myself. So I hope you'll go over and check that out. I want to thank Derrick for inviting me to take part in collaboration with him. It's always fun to do collabs with other YouTubers. I think that it really brings our communities together and it helps broaden our horizons if we don't know some of these people. You know, it always amazes me when I find new channels and I see that they've been around for a while and they have an astounding number of videos. You know, how did I not find you sooner? But I've been following Derrick for at least a couple of years now. And I really enjoy what he has to offer. So I hope that you'll go check him out, and I hope that you find him enjoyable as well. So thank you so much for stopping by today and watching me make these double jerk chicken thighs, and I hope that you really like them. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you always see the new videos that I upload when they pop up in your feed. And you will not miss out on any of the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. So I hope you give these double jerk chicken thighs, I know that's a weird name, but it really is what they are. I hope you give them a try. I hope you love them. I hope you check out the Common Man Cocktails channel, and I hope you love that too. And until next time, I'll see ya. Brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, orange juice, Worcester sauce, and that is how you're supposed to say it, Worcester sauce, molasses, get my spatula.